Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I got another X&Y Wi-Fi battle for you. Today we're up against Los. Anyways, Los has a pretty interesting team. I love the mixed tier feel. I haven't seen Hitmonchan in a while, so it's also really cool to see Umbreon. It's a really cool, interesting spread, actually. Now I think about it, he has a lot of coverage and a lot of resistances on all 6 of his team, while I just have a very unique mixed tier team as well. So let's just get right on to it. Los Angeles, I don't even know, man. Okay, so he's gonna set up his Hitmonchan. Love Hitmonchan, love his animation. So here I just went for my Claydol to set up rocks. And I thought the Ice Punch was going to come, but I'm pretty sure I can at least take one, but instead he just goes for the Fake Out. So he has Fake Out, but he also has Quick Claw, which is kind of unnecessary if I think about it. But anyways, I take that Fake Out, and then his Quick Claw activates again, but I don't think it really matters because my Claydol is sassy nature, so probably much slower. And I do take that Ice Punch as I predicted and just go straight for the Stealth Rocks, and I get a little bit more leftovers up, and I can't take 2 Ice Punches unfortunately, so I am going to switch out, and I switch into my Manaphy to take that Ice Punch, but in the back of my mind I was thinking maybe he's packing the Thunder Punch, but at least I can still take that Thunder Punch, at least one Thunder Punch if anything. So as I predicted, he does have the Thunder Punch, but of course I do take it, and I just went for the Tail Glow, so next time I can kill it with a Surf if he does not activate Quick Claw. This Hitmonchan is just way too lucky if it does activate the Quick Claw, so fortunately I do land my Surf on it, and it just finishes off this Hitmonchan. Have I been calling it Hitmontop? I don't even remember. Hitmonchan! Jackie Chan, Hitmonchan. So here, he goes for the Garchomp, and I thought, well, maybe I can outspeed it, but nope, he outspeeds me and just hits me up with a Giant Claw. Well, my Manaphy was pretty low HP anyway, so that was a pretty clean revenge kill for him there. So I do switch into my Kyurem, my Choice Scarf Kyurem, and I'm just praying that this Garchomp is not Choice Scarf, and in fact this Garchomp is not Choice Scarf, and so I do outspeed it thanks to my Choice Scarf and go for the Giant Claw, but his rough skin does hurt me just a little. And I don't use Kyurem Black too much, honestly. Sometimes I do forget about like just its stats and its moves, not his moves, but his typing, even his typing. So here I'll just dig in to see how much my Dragon Claw does, and it does over half with Stealth Rock damage. It takes him to a little bit over half, and he reveals that he has Confuse Ray, so that gets me all tripped out and confused. So he gets a little bit more leftovers up, so I am thinking that this Umbreon is also packing the Toxic, so I do switch out, and I have such massive attack, I don't want to hit myself in confusion anyway, so I just go into my Scrafty. I sent out my Scrafty because this is a shed skin Scrafty, so I don't mind being toxic at all, and I can comfortably scare it out and just go straight for the bulk up if I want to, and start a potential setup and sweep there. So I get a little bit hurt by toxic damage, but like I said, it doesn't matter because I do have Shed Skin. And he switches out into her Togekiss, and I completely forgot that he has a Togekiss and just chilling in the back. So I'm just like being such a big derp and just going straight for the bulk up without even realizing that there's a Togekiss chilling in the back. And I do not want to take it ×4 stab Dazzling Gleam coming from a Togekiss, so I am going to switch out after I get some more toxic damage. I still haven't healed my toxic. I do have a 1/3 chance to heal with Shed Skin, but I still haven't healed. So I was predicting the Dazzling Gleam, so I switch into my Magnezone. Both my Magnezone's stab will hit this Togekiss, and this is really funny because this Magnezone is the Magnezone I gave away about like a week ago. So, but as you'll see, this battle was a bit older, so you still see my Magnezone. So here, I went for a Volt Switch in case she wanted to switch out, but she stayed in. Went for the Aura Sphere, but I take that pretty well. But this Togekiss will not take a Choice Specs Analytic Volt Switch, so there you have it. So here, I thought, okay, maybe I can set up with my Crustle, just bring it out, because I haven't used it, I haven't showcased it, and she counters that really well with that Metagross. And I make a huge derp play here. Here I shouldn't have went for a Shell Smash because he has a priority Bullet Punch. What I should have done was just went straight for the Earthquake to see how much I can do. since I do have Sturdy, so I will take a Meteor Mash. But of course I do get my White Herb, so my defenses are not dropped, but it doesn't even matter because this Meteor Mash will do so incredibly much. It makes me think that this Metagross might just be Choice Banded. Actually, it's not Choice Banded because it is revealed that he will go for the Bullet Punch. So yeah. Yeah, and then here I thought, okay, I'm gonna switch into my Kyurem Black, my Dragon and Electric type, but I thought like, wait a minute, Kyurem's not Electric type, it's an Ice type, and so I don't take this +1 Bullet Punch very well, so huge dirt play on my part, and I get the fuck out of here, and I switch back into my Magnezone. Yeah, just to kind of fodder it off because I don't want my Kyurem to die just yet, so I take that Bullet Punch pretty well, even if it's +1. And I can take another one, so he goes for his second Bullet Punch, hoping to kill me, but that's not enough. So I just went for my strongest attack, which is a Thunderbolt, and it does a really huge amount. So Metagross is pretty fucking heavy. So finally, his third Bullet Punch will take me out finally, and now I can just switch into my Claydol and kill it with an Earthquake. But he decides to save his Metagross and switches out and switches into his Umbreon to take that Earthquake very well. So good play on his part. This Earthquake will not do too much. And at this point I kind of want to just get rid of my Claydol. I mean, he's already set up rocks and my opponent hasn't set up any hazards, so there's really nothing to spin, so my Claydol's pretty useless. Claydol doesn't really hit that hard anyways, he's just a good stealth rocker and a rabbit spinner. And I get a nice lucky crit, but of course he does go for Moonlight, so his rebuild has Moonlight but not Wish. Or maybe he has both, I don't know. It's really weird to see if he has both. So that's fine because I'll just get more leftovers damage. So I know he's just going to keep using Moonlight to just kind of heal up, and basically my Claydol can't, really scratch him. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just switch out. Maybe I'll save my Claydol for later, and I'll just switch into Scrafty since now that Togekiss is gone, I can freely go for bulk ups this turn. And since I'm already toxic, it doesn't really matter. So, and of course I'm a nice fighting type, so I can scare him out. And finally, I get the Shed Skin and cure my poison, which is really nice. I wish Shed Skin can cure Confusion too. That would just be sweet, honestly. And the Umbreon does get a little bit more leftovers damage, and here this is where my opponent makes a huge mistake. He stays in to allow me to go for the bulk up, and he goes for the unnecessary toxic because even if I don't have Shed Skin, I have rest on my Scrafty. This is a bulk up rest Scrafty set, so it absolutely does not mind being toxic at all. For him to stay in like that, he just gives me more opportunity to set up bulk ups to potentially sweep his whole team, which is a huge problem for him. But he goes for the Protect, possibly to Toxic Stall me, but I know that I'm just going straight for the bulk up, and he shouldn't have known that too. So as I said, as I mentioned, I do get my bulk up and raise my attack and defend by 1 stage, and I get some more leftovers up. And I'm still waiting for my Shed Skin to activate, but it has not. But it's still okay because I still have relatively high HP. Scrafty is such an awesome Pokemon. Sometimes I see people run Scrafty like a Dragon Dance, Moxie, or an Intimidate Scrafty, and that's pretty cool. I totally respect that kind of set, but honestly, I much prefer the Shed Skin and bulk up Scrafty. I mean, you're basically immune to statuses because of Shed Skin, and it's just nice because with rest you get all your HP back, and let's say you get like Shed Skin in like the next turn, it's such a good trade-off. Shed Skin is probably one of the best abilities ever, and along with bulk up, he becomes like an unstoppable force. So he goes for his Confuse Ray again after that I snapped out of Confusion, which is really fine, and of course I get that Shed Skin ability. So now he knows that he can't do anything, he switches out, which he should have switched out like a long time ago. And he goes into his Iron Fist, his Metagross, and I am confused, but I do break out of it and just go for another bulk up. So I am pretty good, pretty solid here. I got really high defenses and attack. Yeah, you do not want to fuck with Scrafty here. And he has no choice but to just go for the hammer arm, which is very super effective towards Scrafty, but I take that so well that it literally did almost nothing because Scrafty is, well, Scrafty. And here I just went for the crunch and finish off this Metagross, and I'm sure she sent out her Metagross just to kind of fire off. I could have, like, you know, trolled him some more and like just set up until I'm +6 attack and defense. That would be just way too ridiculous, but I know that he has a Espeon in the back, so there's really no point in raising my defenses that high, because a Drain Punch at this range will kill this Umbreon easily. So luckily I am not confused, and I take out this Umbreon with one hit and get all of my HP back. Thank you so much for feeding me all that HP, so now I can safely fight this Espeon. If he had not sent out his Umbreon, there would be a chance that I might have died to this Dazzling Gleam, but as you'll see, I live it pretty well, and I just go for a crunch to finish off this Espeon. That's pretty impressive. I do live a ×4 Dazzling Gleam. It's not ×2, not ×3, but ×4. So thank you, Los, for challenging me and selecting such an awesome team. It's very refreshing to see such an awesome team. And if you guys like my awesome team, along with that Scrafty, please leave an awesome like and comment, share your opinion, and subscribe to my channel for more X&Y Wi-Fi battles. Thanks for watching, guys.